Stampers, it's Gigi with StampFUNatics. Welcome to Technique Tuesday. Today we're making a triple layer card, and I'm going to be using our Mint Macaron cardstock and also Whisper White. And for our stamps, I'm going to be using our Flower Shop, and that's the stamp I'm going to be using. I'm also going to be using the tin of cards for my saying, and we're going to use the Happy Birthday. And the inks we're going to use today are the Flirty Flamingo and the black Memento ink for our saying. So here's what you're going to need. You're going to need one piece of Mint Macaron cardstock, which is originally 8.5 by 5.5, and you're going to score it at 4 1/4. So your finished card will be 5.5 by 4 1/4. Then you're going to need a piece of 4 1/4 by 3, and you're going to need a 3 by 1 3/4 layer. And that's for the Mint Macaron. For the Whisper White, you're going to need 2 pieces of white in the 5 1/4 by 4. One will go on the outside of your card, and the other one is going to be for the inside for your sayings. Then on top, you're going to put a 4 by 2 3/4 piece of Whisper White. And the last layer will be 2 3/4 by 1 1/2. So let's get started. In the beginning, we're just going to take our Whisper White and we're just going to layer it on top. And I might even take a little bit of snail, just a small amount, just to steady my piece on there. And it doesn't matter if it rips a little bit later, you'll see it won't matter. And then I'm going to put my last little piece on top. So I have my triple layer. Let's see, does that look about right? There we go. Well, no, a little crooked. Hang on, I just want to make sure we get it straight. That's about good there. Okay, then we're going to ink up our flower. And I'm going to hold all 3 layers down while I stamp. And I'm going to randomly stamp over all 3 layers at one time. And I like to stamp off of the card for interest, so everything isn't lined up. It looks pretty good. Now I'm going to come around and I'm going to do a stamp off method. So I'm going to stamp, ink up my stamp, stamp off on my paper, and then sort of fill in the middle. See how much lighter it is? Do that again. I'm going to come over here. Let's try some down there. And maybe one more there. And let's see, maybe one more in there. There we go. Okay. Now while I have this on here, I'm just going to go ahead and stamp my saying. So I'm going to ink up my Happy Birthday. Go ahead and put that on there. I don't know if that looks good enough. Let's get some good ink coverage. Hold that down a minute. Okay. Then I'm going to remove these very carefully so not to rip it too much. Okay, and one more. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to take my silicone sheet because I don't really want to get all of my snail all over. And I'm just going to glue it onto my card. And then the next piece we're going to glue together. And this time I think I'm going to use dimensionals, and I'm going to pop it up just to show you something a little different, if you like more dimension like I do. So I'll just put a couple on these corners here. And when you have such a big piece, I like to put one more in the middle just so it doesn't sink in. And we'll take those off. And some of this is the fun part now. We're going to actually keep our flowers just the way they were. Center it up. And see how the flowers just still match as if they were stamped? Okay, we're going to do the same thing with this piece. I'm going to take our thing and cover it up. Let's try it again. I didn't like the way that was lined up. I think we've got it there now. And I'm going to take more dimensionals, just put it on the back. Okay, and that's our final layer. So we'll just take that, put it on the top. Again, we're going to center it, look at our flowers and see how they're matching up. And that's the magic. And there you have it. So we have this one that's popped up and this one that is flat. So you decide. I don't know which one I like better. I kind of think I like dimensionals, but that's me. I like dimensionals. So thank you for joining me today, and join me next Tuesday where I'll have more Tuesday tips. Thank you.